everyone. Welcome to the masterclass session, the second masterclass which we are doing. And today we're going to talk on an exciting topic which has changed the way the world is opened. What I hear is the next revolution after iPhone. This is it. And Zence as a product has also evolved with AI. We've been furiously been working. All the team heads have been working on how we can embed AI across all facets and across all product lines of Zence. Welcome again. And today we're going to go through how the CX evolution in Zence has happened, what are the new releases which we are doing, and in each of the product lines, how we are embedding AI and what are the new things which we are challenging AI with to put it onto the product. So welcome to the session. I've got Gurleen Kaur again. Welcome back, Gurleen. She leads the product for the ticketing. Hi, and today she's again going to be talking about two things. One are the new releases which we have done in the Zen service tool, which is a service desk, the ticketing tool, and the new service bot which we've enabled. Some exciting releases, some exciting stuff in the way AI, we are embedding AI onto the product itself in terms of sentiment analysis, in terms of how we are responding to ticket closures using AI, and she's got some exciting releases for it. And we also have Ashutosh Jha. Again, welcome back, Ashutosh. He's come for the second session for us. He's going to talk to us today on how, what are the new releases which we've got on Zen CRM in terms of the 360 product and also on the campaign tool. Some exciting news on the behavioral analysis which we're adding into the tool. And again, he's going to talk about how we are truly embedding AI onto each of the tools, be it on the customer 360, be it on the campaign automation journeys, be it on recommended journeys. He's also going to quickly show you on the new product line which we are evolving completely on AI, where you will just have to say as a marketing head, tell me which campaign to run, and the system will recommend and execute a campaign on its own. So he's going to walk you through some of those exciting stuff which we are trying to enable. We're going to first start with Gurleen. Actually, let's just go to the next slide. We're just going to quickly cover the agenda. So what we're going to cover is um, a little bit for the people who joined us for the first time, a little bit about Zence. Then we're going to talk about how the Zence unified CRM is working. We're then going to talk about the customer experience in terms of the service end and how GenAI is getting used for the customer experience itself. We are obviously going to talk about the products and the new updates and the new releases which have happened in the month of September and in fact on the 4th of October. We're going to then have a Q&A session and we're going to do the next steps after it. We can move. So just reiterating, we've obviously gone beyond the Easy Reward branding completely, and the new product is called Zence. It's been broken into four parts. There is Zence Marketing, there is Zence Service, there is Zence 360, and there's Zence Commerce. And we've come to the point where we're trying to build a customer journey using a single platform. So what our realization has been over the years is that brands end up using 6, 7 different tools to map the customer journey. And unfortunately, none of these systems really talk to each other. The customer journey is then broken into different databases, and these databases don't talk. So your own marketing team versus your own e-commerce team versus your own IT team versus the store team have different views of what the customer is. And what we are aiming to do with the entire Zence product is to orchestrate that journey using a single system. And what you see here is the vision and the way we are building the platform out of creating a truly connected omni-channel CRM so that the customer signs up either on the POS or e-commerce using our Zence marketing tool through loyalty. Then as soon as the bill is done using the Zence digital receipt, the bill gets powered, and because of the CDP layer with it, it's a very interactive receipt, which has clearly an open rate of upwards of 20% today. You can cleanly use it for the marketing activity in terms of what next best action, to update the profile of the customer, to enable the customer to see their benefits, to connect to the store, to connect with their feedback, to tell them about the experience of the product can be done on the receipt. Then we can send out a product profile update review saying that, hey, I have your name. Can I have an email ID, right? Using the Zence loyalty itself. And all of this data is going to our customer 360, where truly it is acting as a CDP. And not only your transactional data, but your behavioral data, feedback data, ticketing data, bot data, all interaction which you're doing with the customer across all platforms is flowing to the customer 360. And using that, you can then do personalization to a set of customer base. Use that intelligence to then target different set of customer, reduce your cost of marketing. And then if a customer has an issue or a query, they can either respond it on the bot or an IVR on the website or on WhatsApp. And that can flow into a ticketing tool, which is also embedded with the ORM product. And then after 10 days, you can ask the customer, hey, can I have a feedback? Tell me your experience. And if the customer then does not come back for 60 days, you can then run your journeys from the tool where you can say, hey, we miss you. This is something for you. Why don't you come back? Right? And all of this is orchestrated from the same system. So instead of you having 6, 7 different tools to map that entire journey where these systems don't talk to each other, the vision with Zens is that we can bring everything into a single platform with a single journey. And we're going to talk about some of the products today of how we've embedded AI in a lot of these tools. And and the intent is that over time, a lot of this can happen from the tool itself. So obviously from the journey, you can create a personalized experience. You are improving efficiency. You are doing sentiment monitoring from the tool. You are taking a continuous feedback loop from the customer. And obviously you have a support structure where it can flow into the tool for you to then respond back to the customer, target your marketing campaigns, and then build an orchestrated journey mapping from the customer side. Right? And that's the vision on how we are building it. You can move. So going to the first topic, we're going to leave it to Gurleen. Hi, Gurleen.
Yeah, hi, Tejas. Yeah.
Can you hear you? So Gurleen, why don't you take it forward and tell us on what are the new updates which we've got in the Zen service, and what are the things which we're doing in terms of embedding AI onto the Zen service stack itself, not only from what we are releasing, but also from a vision and product lifecycle. All yours, Gurleen.
So, very excited to talk about this. Obviously, I just want to touch very little upon from the slides and quickly want to showcase how the product really looks like. Uh, we call our theme like you can service your customers across different channels and with as little effort as possible. Obviously, we have a complete omni solution, which means it covers all the touch points which a brand or as a provider, as an organization, you want to enable for your customers to connect to and to be able to service back to, right? So, this, I want to say that the way we have connected all these interfaces is like we do one-time integration across the brand's system ecosystem, which means we connect their OMS, we connect their POS billing system, their feedback engines, their logistic partners, their PGs, and everybody at one platform for the agents to not have to switch to multiple different platforms to solve different kind of queries which a customer may be having. Having said that, obviously there is a lot of AI automation also, which plays a major part in order to reduce stats and SLAs as much as possible. So we have done a bit of an automation on escalation process, on tone and intent identifications, which I will obviously talk about. Let me quickly have a show up for you for the demo so you can kind of see and preview what the product really looks like. Obviously, this is a basic feature that you land up. You can monitor how your agents are performing and everything. And as I was saying, across channels, you can see all your tickets coming up at one place, be it your bot, be it your Google review, be it your social channels, or the traditional way of emails and everything. And if I just open up how a ticket looks like, how a complaint looks like to a call center executive or an agent who's using the system, he will have the capability to have a complete view of the customer information. Because the beauty is that we are sitting in the Zence ecosystem where the CRM, the Zen CRM system is automatically integrated into this platform and enabling us to see customers information. So let me just quickly show you a full profile view of a customer, how it looks like right now. So this is obviously coming from an existing traditional point. And what we are now moving it into, I'll just quickly show that also. One second. So yes, so we are now transforming how a customer's entire view would look into by the call center agents, wherein you can see what is his overall sentiment towards the brand, whether he's your promoter, he's a loyalist, he's a detractor. You can see what kind of, loyalty rewards he's having right now, what kind of sales he provides as a customer to you. In case you have a tier-based program, you can see where he stands as today. You can service him to understand how he can move to the next benefits he can attain. You can see obviously his sales and the kind of feedbacks he has given, the kind, and also this would enable you, as I was saying, from the AI engine about the insights over a customer, that what kind of purchases he does, what you can upsell, what kind of complaints he has across his sales he has purchased till now and everything. And obviously a little bit about how his bills have been. If he's, you want to service back a coupon to him which he has forgotten, you don't have to request multiple departments to do that. As a customer care executive, you can automatically see if he has any coupons in the system, and you can send it across to him as a message communication by itself. Right. So this is something which is very interesting because it is one stop for the call center executive to be able to see. Then, obviously, as I said, we are providing an omni solution for the call center executives, which means that he does not have to move across different platforms to solve queries. So, as I said, that we are integrated with the OMS part for him. We are also integrated to the shop. The billing orders, the POS orders, which are coming from the ecosystem, very quickly showing how much detail we are able to show to a particular agent. So this is something which is flowing in from a live website OMS, and you can see that this customer has placed a lot of orders. You can see the general details of an order, all the possible details which the OMS could provide us. We could see the consignment level view of the particular order, and obviously service the most frequently asked question, that where is my order. So this is the level of details which is coming from the logistics provider, which is powering this view, which says that how a particular consignment has been traversing and what would be the ETA when this would actually reach the customer. And a very similar view again coming up for the POS orders which a customer would have placed. So you can obviously drill down to the level of items. And in case there is an exchange request, you can take in that over here itself. You can attach a particular order and a particular item into the ticket itself. Then, other than the order-based request, obviously there is more capability which we have powered through the POS billing integrations, wherein as a call center executive, you also have the capability of extending a credit note of a customer. So just think of a scenario where a customer is traveling, and obviously he cannot reach out to the store staff or visit the store to ask them for something like extend or validation, but he can write to a call center email ID, right? Or he can probably just put a WhatsApp or a social notification saying that I need some help. And this is where the integration works uh, with the POS billing system, and we are having the capability of extending a credit note as well. Moving to the payment gateway integrations, which we have done, which kind of give a real-time view of how the refunds or any payment-related issue which might be encountered by the call center agent can be serviced upon. So I just queried using the mobile number of this particular customer in a live PG system, and I could see there were two refunds in the which he's being currently requested, and I can see what kind of status they are in. And I don't have to move across different platforms to kind of service this particular customer. So I'll just go back and let's focus now a little bit upon the kind of Gen AI features which we have built and we are building. I already touched upon this, that how we are servicing across platforms. So we have obviously connected the ticketing engine already with an app on Meta, which means the Facebook, Instagram comments, DMs are all already enabled in order to create tickets and to reply back in line to those comments. You also have the capability of tagging the user so he gets a notification from the app itself. We are already able to capture Google reviews, revert back to them, which gives you a view as a brand to see how you are performing across different social platforms in which you have made as a brand you yourself as visible. Right. Of course, we are doing WhatsApp and chatbot connectivity. I'm going to touch upon a little bit of that by the end of these slides. Then for the F&B industry, we are already powering Zomato and Swiggy integration, wherein you can see any kind of a review which is written by a customer on these platforms are flowing in to the system. You can reply back to those comments from the ticketing system itself. You do not have to move to the business managers to revert back on these platforms. Emails, obviously, the traditional way that is very much there. Feedback as well. So we have integrated feedback at two instances. That means when a ticket is closed or resolved, we send a feedback link to the customer, which obviously helps us to take a CSAT score for the agent. And in order to, give a proper performance report about him and enhance the SLAs and TATs and CSAT, customer satisfaction, basically. Then we also have one stop for all the negative feedbacks which might be coming into for the brand, that you can see the detractor tickets or the negative comments, negative reviews being created as a ticket in the ticketing platform. Obviously, you can revert back to the customer, and you can obviously raise internal department requests or service conditions based on that. Yes, coming to the AI capabilities, as I said, we are live, of course, with certain AI capabilities where we are automatically already detecting the sentiment and emotion of whatever customer is writing across different channels. This helps for an agent to understand the severity with which he should treat a particular complaint or a comment which is written by a customer. We have an automated escalation process which identifies that this kind of a ticket needs urgent escalation. You can route it to the best CSAT agents, or you can even route it to a specific escalation desk in case you have it. We also have kind of now progressed ahead, and we are moving into automatic ticket categorization, which means the system detects that a particular query is about what, and classifies those tickets accordingly, routes those tickets to those agents who have the capability of reverting back on those kind of categorizations. This automatically, improves how your SLAs work. It kind of deloads or offloads your agents, that they don't have to analyze what a customer is writing too much. They don't have to segregate how and who should this ticket basically flow to. Then obviously we are going to power something like auto responses. Once we have this in place, like we can identify what is the query about, the system can also automatically respond back by knowing that this is the intention of a customer. So I'm going to move to that because that is like really interesting, and this is something we are very exciting to build in. And this is something which is going to change how brands service their customers, right? So I'll just tell you what this is. So this is like a workflow automation, but in the ticketing sphere where a customer might be writing anything across any challenge. There we are introducing something like a zero touch intelligent workflow where the agent has to do nothing at all. And the complete intelligence solution will identify that what is this query about. It will kind of even do any kind of an integration queries to get the answer out, prepare a proper template of the reply, send it back to a customer saying that this is what you've been asking, this is your solution. It will close the ticket, and obviously your SLA for this kind of a ticket is going to be 100% met. Yes. So moving to the next part of service, like you now in this era, you cannot do without chatbots. Chatbots are basically your virtual agents who will resolve as much of customer queries as possible, and only when it is necessary, they will transfer the queries back to the ticketing agents or the manual agents who would need to work upon, right? Obviously we are now in a kind of a solution where we are, as I said, for ticketing and bot integrated across multiple backend integrations. Like you have the bot being powered through CRM, through OMS, through logistics. uh, we have the feedback capability. You have your digital invoices in the bot. You can see your payments and refund statuses. You can see your pause orders. You can see your store locations, their maps, everything from inside the bot itself. Let me just quickly kind of show you how the bot looks like. Um, so this is like a demo bot for us. So very, very quickly showing how all the capabilities are there. So obviously, this may vary from how you want to design as an organization your own bot. But as I was saying, that it's just being powered through multiple integrations. Like you can see a shop integration, you can see a loyalty integration, which is coming again from the loyalty platform, from the CRM. The customer has a capability of seeing his coupons. He has the capability of copying it and directly putting it on a checkout page. Then obviously you can capture the profile details of a customer. This is again the OMS kind of empowerment which is there, wherein you can see that as a customer, he can see all these orders he has created. He can view the details. If it's still in shipment, he can track where his order is through the bot itself without reaching out to the call center at all. Very similar to that, again, you have the empowerment to push his digital invoices in the bot itself, that he does not have to query back and look for a lost invoice which he may have. uh, Give him the capability as a customer to be able to place a return request with as easy navigation as in a chatbot itself. If possible, you can also build upon scenarios where you can take exchange request alongside the return request itself, right? And obviously, I'll just little bit touch upon how you can raise a complaint, and you can put as much level of information as is required from a customer. Even give the capability that he can put in, in case it's a damaged product, he can put in certain images, and those everything in the real time transfers to the call center chat, which is enabled alongside this. And even in the bot, we have some very interesting AI capabilities coming up. So just to touch upon that, just like I was talking in the ticketing intelligent workflows, again in the chatbot also we have intuitive. customer interactions coming in, which means as soon as a customer, I just say, let's assume that I did not get my last invoice. The bot does not even need to ask you for further details like what is your invoice number, what was your order number, where did you shop. The bot is intelligent enough to query the correct end system to find out that for this particular customer, what were the last purchases done. Then it queries, the platform to get the digital invoices for those particular orders, gives it back to the customer and says, see, I know you shopped with us twice last week. So these are both your invoices, and I hope this helps you. Again, we are empowered through the Gemini Flash responses. We can read multiple languages, understand the intent, reply back in the language which the customer understands by himself. So I hope this is kind of what I am able to convey what I was trying to say. And I think I'll just go back. So Tejas, I think I've been able to convey.
I think it's been great, Gulin. I'm seeing some exciting stuff. I think the point which we didn't touch base on is that how do you use the service desk with AI on call center? If you just want to talk about it, I think it's a great addition on what we are working on
Yes, I
from
did. I did. Like,
idea.
we are going to do a lot of integration with the Gemini to understand and automatically categorize the tickets. The system will then do zero touch intelligent workflows wherein basis those category of tickets, find out the correct solution and the draft the correct template of reply which needs to be given back to the customer without having to involve the agent at all. So, which actually means like you have 100% adherence of SLA and obviously a good CSAT rating score. So, I did touch upon that a little bit. Yeah.
So just to give you the intent is that we're trying to see how do we reduce your servicing agent cost, trying to embed as many features. So we've got some brand right now where Zomato feedbacks come into the system, and we are almost closing about 70% of the tickets on its own, where the system is closing it, looking at the intent before it actually even creates a ticket for the service desk, right? And we're obviously evolving. We are adding a lot of NLP into it in terms of understanding content across multiple languages and enabling that. So I think there's an exciting things which Gulleen and her team is building. Gulleen, we would love to see an update in about 3 months to see what
Sure.
new
Yes.
additions we've done. And I think the live IVR is something which we should definitely showcase by the next time. Thanks, Gulleen. It has been great, informative from your end. We're now going to cover the part on Zence 360. This is our core CDP layer. We've got Ashutosh, who's lost a lot of hair over the years on building this part for us, and he's definitely going to talk about how he's going to retain his hair using AI. And a lot of it is going to come through the things which he's developing on the tool, the stuff which is enabling actionable insights to come into the picture, the stuff which is bringing in behavioral data to campaigns from an automation perspective, which eventually can save a lot of time from the marketing team, right from creation to journey orchestration to ROI tracking. Ashutosh, off to you.
Hi everyone. Okay, so I will start with first Gens 360. We have a reporting tool where we show all of our visualization, data extracts, custom reporting, and everything. So first, I will discuss the part where we have inbuilt build the Gen AI module, which can give you insights related to your KPIs. I'm sure you have you have seen the current implementation, which is uh, just give me a sec. Okay, so which gives you insight related to a particular KPI. So this is a screenshot for sales KPI, which is available over Atlantis. If you click on it, It will give you a couple of insights and the relevant data set related to sales. If you click on some different KPI like points or bills or products, it will give you insights related to products and charts, relevant charts against it. Now, on in upcoming version in next quarter, probably we will be adding. Currently, it's not prompt based. There are a couple of fixed questions which is getting called for each and every KPI. In next quarter, we will be adding prompt-based questionnaire and insights. It will also give you the details related to your questions against your sales, your performance of your businesses and everything. It will give you your complete dashboard as well. So you can ask Sumi, create a dashboard for North region for last 6 months. It will give you custom made charts for North region for last 6 months, as well as some of the insights related to North region. Adding to that, if you have some questions related to performance where you need to know the numbers like total sales, bills, ABS, or repeaters count, you just ask questions related to that, and it will give you the answer in similar fashion like ChatGPT or Gemini does, but it is trained over your data, so it will give you relevant, it will give you the insight based on your business performance and business data sets. Okay, so moving to that, I will add the segmentation bit. So currently there are two type of segmentation already live, which is life cycle segmentation and RFM segmentation. Life cycle is being used by most of the brands. It is based on customer cyclicity as well as their engagement level. So it is bifurcated between let's say grow, stable, declining, and other segments. And other bifurcation is their engagement level, which is basically high, low, and medium engagements. So you will have almost 15 to 16 ML based segmentation, which will be refreshed every month for you. This can be defined, the rules can be defined, configurable, it's configurable. For RFM segmentation, initially people used the score-based RFM segmentation. Now we have added a score-based RFM as well as the automated segmentation for RFM clusters. So for example, if you are not able to analyze your lapsing period or the frequency threshold or monetary threshold, the system will decide what should be the frequency threshold or monetary threshold will be, and it will create multiple segments against your RFM cluster. Then you will have in segmentation tool tier splits. You can create your cohorts based on tier and their activity as well, as you can see here in a similar tab. This is going live in this is already live, and it will be rolled out for current programs one by one in some time. Moving on to the next part. This is also we are adding in Atlantis only. So currently there is a widget called top stores based on different KPI like sales, quantity, or product purchase, for example. So we are improving that particular widget. It will give you top store details as well with the comparison of their previous month KPI. Like for example, here comparison is based on sales. So it is giving you sales with the comparison of previous month. If you click on a particular store, it will give you the performance of last 4 to 8 quarters, how much sales they have generated for that particular store, transactions, quantity, ATV, and ABS. Okay, and once you click here in cohort button, it will filter out the customer level as well. So let's say, for example, this store has, let's say, 27,000 customers. It will bifurcate the customer level based on their KPIs like ABS, ATV, their sales amount, transaction dates, and their other performances. Okay, so this is also going live in next month, probably rolled out next month. This is already developed. Uh, Moving to the next part. Okay, so now moving to the marketing automation bit. So we have added template creation thing. So currently the template is decided by you. You usually face problems related to different kind of template. As the channel increases, we have to optimize and check which type of template is working better for a particular channel. Like SMS has a different structure, WhatsApp has different structure. So does push notification, app notification, and others. So we have created a simple solution. You will have a marketing calendar where all the important events will be mentioned, like Diwali, Dasara, Holi, Valentine's Day, and everything customized to your program. Like, for example, a jewelry based brand will have Akshaya Tritiya and Diwali or Dhanteras. Similar to April brand, it will be probably Holi, Diwali, New Year, Christmas, and so on, so on, and their USS period as well. So the clicks panel, the Gens 360 panel, which we have, it will have a marketing calendar customized for your brand, and for every event, if you click on that a particular event, it will give you industry for which you want to create a template. You can choose the tone, you can choose the content type, like for example, if it's a emailer, if it's a social media post, if it's a product based, it's a RCS communication or WhatsApp communication. And then you click on create content, it will create a customized content for you for that particular channel. It will help you, and since it is AI generated, it is pretty optimized in terms of their delivery, their performance, and everything. So it will help you in many ways. We have been testing this in multiple program. We will be rolling out for all the programs in next by next month probably. Moving on to the next part, we have added email template builder. Previously, we have been supporting custom templates which you have, and or we have you have option of HTML, so you can add the HTMLs to create a template or send the emailers. Now we have added a platform where you can create your own templates with the information. It has a image layer built in where you can just put the information, like if you want to add a particular image, you can add the image details and it will generate the image custom image for you, which can be added in the emailer. And then there will be it will be optimized for delivery, for example, for Gmail, Yahoo, so that your email performance, campaign performance will be better than other tool. Moving to the next bit. Now, the marketing automation bit, where now we are focusing on web-based and online bit. So this is a new app which is available in Shopify as well as in Magento and Salesforce. So you can integrate the app in your e-commerce platform to capture behavioral data. So if your customer is browsing something, searching for a particular product, adding to cart, and clicking on a particular category, we can capture that information. So this is the screenshot has a Shopify plugin, for example. This can be installed in your Shopify website the moment you install this website, and this is a part of our Gens loyalty module only. So you don't have to integrate two different applications in your e-commerce website. It's a one tool which can be integrated, and it will start capturing your events. You can choose the event information also. Like, for example, you want to provide information related to only 4 events. You can select those events as well. It's a one-touch integration for Magento or Shopify. In SFCC, due to security standard, we usually do GTM integration, which is Google Tag Manager integration, which I give you in next slide. So GTM is a Google open source tool which can be integrated with your website to capture events for different purposes. If you have Google Analytics, though GTM can power your Google Analytics as well, your Google Ads, Facebook, or CRM platform. So we are capturing events from Salesforce website or any custom-made website which is not on a CMS platform like Shopify or Magento. You can integrate GTM. It will start capturing the events from UI layer and UI data layer, and it will start sending us those events. And based on those events, you can do various things like analytics or sending them notification, managing omni-channel communication and all. Okay, so it is also a couple of weeks integration process. Once done, we can capture all the information which you want.
Just
Moving
adding,
to,
Ashutosh, this is one of the most exciting releases of this quarter.
yeah,
We finally built it to the point where the entire CRM stack at an omni-channel level is built from Zence. This was a piece which has been missing for quite some time, and a lot of our brands which are running Omni CRM with us have asked us that, why don't you build the layer where the behavioral data can also come in? And we've taken a great stab at it, and Ashutosh and team has put in an immense effort to build it. I wouldn't say that we are there, but we're almost there. And I think the kind of stuff which we are building is unheard of from an Omni CRM perspective, which just does not exist, and something which we have been able to crack using this tool. So that's kudos to the team for
yeah,
this. Ashutosh?
yeah. So moving on to the event capture, this is from web perspective. In the similar way, we have launched our SDK for apps as well, Android and iOS, which can be integrated with your apps, React Native apps, and it can capture the app event as well. So that can be used for analytics and app related notification, either it's in-app or app push. Moving to the next part, once you capture those events, you can do 3, 4 different type of things. First one is pop-ups based on customized behavior or generally based on a customer behavior on a particular pattern. So let's say someone is adding something in their cart and then left their cart as it is for let's say a couple of minutes or 30 minutes. So it would be a great idea if you can show them pop off, let's say 60% discount or something like this, so that those cards can be converted. You can use them for feedback as well. So for example, if you have a pop-up for feedback like how's your experience after purchase, you can show them a feedback pop-up as well. And this can be customized based on a particular page or based on some activity if someone is doing, and based on whatever data we capture from your web events. Moving to the next part, it has a proper configuration module inside Gens 360, Gens marketing, and you can filter out based on location. You can filter out based on their devices like desktop, laptop, or desktop, mobile, or tablet. You can filter out their behavior based on their browsers like Chrome, Firefox, and their user location. We are capturing multiple geolocations as well, so you can filter out the details and you can target them based on location. So for example, if you are running an offer on a particular offline store, and someone is visiting your website on a particular location, like from Gurgaon or let's say Bangalore. So you can show them a customized pop-up that this offer is running at your offline piece. If you are not able to find any relevant article on our website, you can visit our store. This offer is currently running with 40% discount, and you can choose your content as per your marketing ideas. Okay. Moving to the next part, once we capture those events, customer events, you can retarget them for omni-channel behavior. So for example, if some customer is logged in, we have their customer details. You can send them communication related to SMS, email, RCS, WhatsApp. Or if someone is not logged in, we can send them pop notification if they are on website. If they are not on website and opted for web push, then we can send them web push notification. There is no login required for that. And in case someone is browsing or searching and they are not finding any relevant article on your website, you can send them emailer communication at any point of time that you have searched for X article. Now, at that point, that was not available. Now we have a couple of them in stock. Please visit our website to order them, basically. So you can choose your messages or channel as per your requirement. As we have all the information available, this is now feasible to send to online customer as well as customer who is previously purchasing something offline. Now they are purchasing something online. Moving to next part, journey builder. This is one of the most important thing which we have added uh, in our next release, which is based on different touch points. So there can be touch points related to CRM, like someone is transacting, getting enrolled, they are doing first point accrual or redemption or something like this. Or there can be events like web events, like someone is adding into basket or browsing a particular page or adding a basket with a product amount of worth 5,000 rupees or a bill amount worth 10,000 rupees. So you can choose the audience type, and then you can define the journey based on user criteria. For example, let's say someone is adding something in their cart and they are not making the purchase. You can wait for 30 minutes or an hour. You can send them a abandoned cart emailer saying that you have left something in your basket. Here is the detail. Please click on here to complete the purchase. Let's say if they still don't complete the purchase in the next 6 hours, you can send them coupons or let's say point, since we are integrated with your loyalty platform as well. So for us, it's very easy to give them coupons or points or customized offers based on their behavior. Okay, so initially for all the existing product in the market, this bit is missing as they are just running marketing automation platform. They are not running loyalty. So providing any coupons or any incentive in kind of nature is not feasible. But we are adding that information as well. Also, we are capturing offline data information as well. So you can target in cross-channel way. If someone is purchasing something online, you can target them for offline behavior, or someone is purchasing offline, you can target them for online behavior. Okay. Moving on to the next part. Web push notification, as I mentioned, by capturing web events, we can send two things. First one, which I have shown, is pop-ups, And then a second one is web push notification. You can send article details or some customized information related to that, like for example, offers, or if you are publishing a new category, you can send them those information as well. After push notification, we are also launching app push notification as well. So as I have already mentioned, we have already an SDK already in place, which can be integrated with your mobile apps built in React Native. And once you integrate it, you will be able to send them notification of different type. Either it will be text-based notification, text plus image, text plus URL, or scrollable, or for example, a carousel notification, or a timer-based notification. You must have seen those timer notification where a particular offer is running for next 6 hours, so our timer is running. So those kind of notification will also be feasible for Android and iOS devices. Moving to the next part, for the dashboard. Now, you have done all the communication where you can track the performance of those events, and how you can analyze which particular page or particular action is being done. So in your Gens 360 application, which is currently live for all the major brands, you will have a new tab which is called Behavioral Analytics. It will have three different tabs. List of events. So all the web and app events will be listed. It will have information related to how many events has been done for a particular day, previous day, last week, and MTT level on both the levels, for example, web as well as for app. Then you have web analytics dashboard, where you can track how many customers have added something in their cart, how many customers have clicked pay now button, and you can track their performance for over the period of complete day, or based on your date selection on hourly basis. So you can track them if something is working, or something for a particular place a customer is dropping off, okay, from your website. So the dashboards and segmentation will also be there for web related and app related events capture. And then the last bit, which is AI recommended campaigns. Here, it's an important thing which we are developing is where since if you are not opted for custom analytics, but you want to reduce your marketing budget, you can just give us the budget detail. Like I have a budget of, let's say, 50,000 rupees, or let's say $1,000 to send the communication. I have this offer. I want to give points or coupon, and this is my channel. Can you suggest me some segments? It will analyze all your historical data, historical campaigns, and give you details of segment, and also give you a hit rate, or for example ROI, approx ROI for that matter, so that you can optimize your marketing budget, you can target them, and it will give you a relevant information or relevant sales for those customers as well. I think, yeah, I think that's all, Tejas, from my side. We have 4 minutes. You can. You are on mute, Tejas.
After hearing you, I just became mute because I think it was phenomenal stuff which both of you have been doing. So thank you. Is there any questions which we have? Okay, so we'll wait for a minute. Else, great session, Gurleen, great session, Ashutosh. Exciting stuff which we are building. I think we will keep on doing this once a quarter in terms of giving information on what we are selling. The next session, what we will do for sure, we will go deeper into each of the tools to give them on how the brands or the marketing teams and the teams can use the product. How is it different from what they're seeing in the market or what they're doing today? And we will obviously walk them through on use cases which we are solving deeply from each of those tools. Right. So look forward to your learnings from each of you for the same. And thank you all for the great session. Thank you for attending the meeting. It's been great, and look forward for the next session in the next month itself. Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye. Bye. Thank you all. Thank you
Yeah.
for joining.